Hi guys, it's Deana, or you might know me better as the Ultimate Manifester, and I am a spiritual self-development coach here to help you manifest your deepest desires using a no bullshit spiritual approach with a little bit of mental health sprinkled in. And in today's video, I'm really inspired to talk about this breakthrough that I actually had driving my car. Go figure. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that all my breakthroughs happen when I'm driving, or like I'm listening to a podcast or something. I'm like just in my zone of genius where I'm having a conversation with somebody and something just comes to my mind and I'm like, yes, like this needs to be talked about. And today's video is going to be me talking about choosing long-term goals when it comes to manifesting anything, but I'm going to target this towards manifesting a specific relationship. I think this is a really important behavior change I made in myself that I didn't necessarily realize I made because the belief shifting was going on at night with the affirmation tapes. But this is a awareness shift I started having, and I've even got to more recently apply in my own business, and that is again choosing the long-term goal. And in relationship manifestation, the reason that this is important is because often we want that immediate gratification. We want that text message right away. We want to see some kind of movement right away. We want to take the action that's going to result in us manifesting immediate movement, an immediate response, an immediate behavior change from whoever that person is outside of you, whether that's a specific person or whatever that may be. And these short-term gratification behaviors can look like trying to post something on Instagram in order to get their attention, shooting them a text because you feel impulsive and urging to, since you haven't talked to them in a while, just to feel a little bit better, get some form of validation from them. Any of these, I know a big one. People will do like those subliminals to help get an immediate text message and then like go back to doing that cycle all over again. I used to do that. Don't do that. And these little things are just behaviors manifesting from your desire to get that immediate gratification, to get some form of immediate relief. And I really urge you not only to change your subconscious beliefs so that you can start becoming aware of this, but consciously become aware of how you're taking small behaviors to try and yield immediate results in your life. Because instead, what we really want to be doing is asking ourselves what's going to create the long-term result. What's going to actually create that long-term healthy commitment that we're really looking for in our lives? What's really going to create that full-blown ideal relationship that we are looking for? Likely it's not immediately trying to get a response by using a subliminal or posting something online to catch their attention or any of that. Those behaviors align with somebody who is desperate and somebody who needs something in order to feel fulfilled internally. That is not going to yield you the full results. So if that's something you're doing right now, you need to get those behaviors in check and make sure that you're using some type of belief shifting program at night to stop those behaviors, and so you can start really becoming aware of them because they are detrimental to your long-term manifestation. So long-term, when you choose the long-term behavior, you are choosing things like not posting on Instagram to try and get an immediate reaction. You are choosing to fulfill yourself internally without looking to them to get any of that internal fulfillment. Even if in the moment you have that urge to do it, you are making the difficult decision to say, no, this is not going to yield me those long-term results. And due to that, I am not going to take this short-term desperate behavior. I'm going to choose a new state of being, a new direction. I'm going to choose to align with my new belief system and take the direction that I know is going to yield me long-term results. Even if that means that you're not going to get immediate results to the physical eye right away, over time, those small decisions to make a behavior change that yields in a long-term result is going to create the change that you really want to see. Not these small immediate behaviors that create some kind of dopamine effect within your brain and body immediately just to go back to feeling that way again. I used to do this where I would I really believed in subliminals. I still believe in a form of them with the affirmation tapes, of course, but I really used to believe in listening to a really short subliminal to get some kind of text message. And even though it would work, it never yielded me long-term results. It yielded me a text message and then ghosting or not having a good conversation for weeks at a time, because my focus and energy was being misplaced on trying to gain that short-term gratification. When I stopped doing that, when I realized how desperate those types of behaviors were, things started to change. I started to feel more internally fulfilled, of course, and obviously, now I have my full-blown committed relationship, but I did choose to make those long-term decisions where I always was being aware of the behavior I was going to take and making a decision on whether or not this was going to yield short or long-term results. Yes, this was more of an unconscious process, but now I had that breakthrough where I could see how important this is and how detrimental it could be if it's not something that you genuinely become aware of. So I wanted to put this out there because I think there are people who are just feel very urgent in their body and are taking very impulsive actions to get short-term gratification, and it's not yielding them the long-term results they want, and they're experiencing these cycles and over and over and over again that they just can't seem to break free from, when really you just need to make the decision to use some kind of subconscious program at night. Overnight Success 2.0 is right around the corner. This is the perfect time for me to let you guys know. I had an overnight success last year that I can't even fathom how many people were in love with it, the success stories, the amount of people who enrolled, and just the way everybody was talking about it. So I completely changed this version. They're upgraded affirmation tapes. Each program, there's a love and worthiness one, there is a high achiever, and there's also one for clean, clear, and energized. That's health, physical health, mental health. And each program comes with 3 different affirmation tapes. The first tape is your foundation builder, where you are programming your subconscious mind or even priming it to get ready for these higher level, more specific changes. So you're listening to the first one for a certain amount of time that will be said in the course, of course. And then a second one to continue that foundation building, and then the third one that's going to really target specifically, and you will already be prepped because of the other affirmation tapes where we're going to add specific, very, very high level beliefs onto that, and you're going to create that full entire change. And you can also get the whole package where you have all 3, because I know most of us want to create a change in more than one area in our lives. And it will all have all the conscious work you need to do as well. I left nothing out, and it's launching on January 1st, which is the perfect opportunity to get your 2023 started off on the right foot. I have a wait list currently that I will post in my description box below for you to get into, so you can hear about the pricing and all the juicy details that are going into that. But anyways, getting into a program like that or something along those lines to get those subconscious beliefs in alignment is obviously incredibly beneficial to how you're going to start choosing your behaviors and what you are going to start becoming aware of. So if you take anything from this video, be sure to start just noticing which direction you're choosing to go in. Are you choosing to take the short-term route to gain short-term gratification? Or are you going to choose to take long-term behaviors that are going to result in maybe something that manifests fully in a little bit longer time, but it is full-blown what you want it to be? So take note of that. That's this week. That is your homework from me. I also hope you guys had an incredible holiday. I had a wonderful holiday. I got to spend it with all of my favorite people. It was extremely abundant. I don't even know what to do with all the stuff I got. I'm so grateful for everything I got, but mostly everybody I got to see. I got to spend a lot of time with my family that I don't always see now that we live separately, and it was just a really nice, peaceful weekend, and I hope you guys had the same. And I don't think I will see you on video here on YouTube before New Year's, so I hope you have a wonderful and safe New Year's. Make sure to join that waitlist for Overnight Success 2.0 so that you can get into that short enrollment promotional pricing that will be going on the 1st of January. And if you want to stay more up to date with me, I will leave my Instagram in the description box below. That's where I'm always uploading. I post content on there weekly, so you will get more of me and more of what I have to share with you guys. So I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night.